Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to talk about the Nintendo Wii, because it's very interesting to see that this thing is still very collectible in this year. And the reason I'm saying this collectible, because you can do a lot of great things with it. And it comes with a sensor bar and a remote, and when you're looking at it, what you can do with it, yeah, we can play some shooting games, stuff that we couldn't play before. So what do I mean with couldn't do before? Because the House of the Dead was released on a previous system. But the thing is, most of the time we're going to get a light gun that needs a CRT. And when it comes to LCD, it's going to be a lot of mumbo jumbo. We do have like new options when it comes to light guns now. But the Wii is one of those ways you can play, and it is very cheap to buy. Because a Wii is dirty cheap, and this pack I didn't pay a lot of money for it. And yeah, don't know how it's going to be in the future, but the zombie pack, I think it's pretty damn cool, because what you're going to get is a complete in-box with the game and of course the plastic controller. So back in the day we needed to buy let's say a controller or a light gun that has all the features to play the game, but now we're just going to get plastic fantastic that you're going to click in your remote. But what I do like about this thing, it's because it's like freaking pure nostalgia with the House of the Dead games, and it even comes with two games, number 2 and number 3. The controller itself, it's a quite interesting design, so it's designed to basically to put your nunchuck in and your remote, so you can play your game this way. Okay, the game itself, and that is something I noticed with general collecting with the Wii. Most games are completely scratched up, but sometimes you find these games or packs, they're like in mint condition. So that's pretty damn awesome. Let's check the disc. Yep, looks amazing, looks brand new. I think they didn't play a lot. Okay, so next up let's take a close look how you need to assemble this freaking thing. Because I can say like it will take you some time. So first of all, you can basically remove this, put the remote in here, and that's it. Like, bam, I cannot even get it out anymore. So it's have a very tight grip on the remote. Okay, here using the mechanism, it's quite basic. Okay, so it basically touches the trigger at the bottom of the remote. It's super easy made. Most of these plastic fantastic controllers are. And now in combination with the remote, it does have like a very nice feedback. Okay, so next up we need to put in the nunchuck. Same story, it clicks in very well and we can navigate if we need it. So another thing we can remove is over here the plastic fantastic, more plastic. And yeah, the cable is of course way too long, so I need to basically put it in here. I'll put it over there. And basically let's put it first. Let's put it here at the bottom. Let's squeeze it in. And then let's put it over here. And let's turn it around. And we need to do basically this a couple of times, so we don't have a too long wire that goes all the way up. Okay, that's it. Like, it's a little bit of a cable nightmare. It's the best thing I could do like for now. Alright, so let's plug in this freaking controller, or better said, plug it in the bottom of the remote. Alright, yep, that's it. Okay, so let's put the cable in position. Let's close this. Okay, see, this is what I mean. Sorry guys, that's right. Next time I will do a better job, but I just wanted to make a video and want to play very quickly. But I think it's not really convenient if you need to pull it out every single time, because now it's more like a freaking awesome light gun. This thing looks cool, and the downside is like, I can still remember like, House of the Dead, what's this game not designed to play with a shotgun or something like that? Okay, so let's grab the game, and let's play. Alright, let's go. Okay, so how do I connect my Wii? So in my previous video I got some questions about this, so I want to implement it in this video. So what we're going to get is the original cable. Yeah, and I must say like the composite that comes out of this thing, I really hate it. It's a little bit like washed out, even you're going to use an upscaler. So absolutely garbage, you don't want to use this. Okay, next up, what we're going to get is the component cable. So if you have a TV that has component, absolutely, I love these cables, because we're going to get them force it up to 480p. And it's not really convenient because you're going to need a lot of plugs to plug it in. And if you like an HDMI monitor, most of the time you don't even have this option anymore. So another great thing is the Wii to HDMI converters. There are a couple of them, or better said like the two of them. This one comes just in two different colors, black and white. But basically it does the same thing like the component cable, but the only thing it converts it. So like it is quite beefy. Let's say Wii to HDMI converter says 1080p. In my opinion, that's just bullshit, because that isn't like, we're only having 480p maximum signal output. Then we're going to get the May Flash. This is a more compact edition, but this thing is super convenient. You plug it in your Wii, You even have like an audio out separately with a jack, and you can plug in your HDMI cable. So that is super convenient if you're just having like an HDMI monitor that I'm using in my video. So what I love about this dongle is just you don't need any external power supplies. It's just plug and play, and it's absolutely amazing thing. If you're having a Wii laying around and you don't have this dongle, I would say like check it out. Okay, so this is the House of the Dead number 2 and number 3. And yeah, basically this is what we're going to get. So when you're booting it up, you can choose between the two games. So first, let's start with House of the Dead 2. So House of the Dead 2 has a lot of great options. So tutorial movies. Here we're going to go exit the menu, go back to the main. Then we have arcade, original, boss mode, training mode. And options. Okay, so let's check out the arcade mode.
Over there. What?
Okay, so I need to get used to this because it's not like your typical light gun game I've played in the last couple of years with my old games, Time Crisis, Virtual Cop. And still, I'm having this feeling that I'm dragging a mouse cursor over the screen.
How could anyone do this? James, I tried.
Okay, so let's try out House of the Dead number 3. And what I understand of this game, it was more played with a shotgun in the arcades. Correct me if I'm wrong. I personally didn't play it a lot, so we're going to get some options. There was even one freaking hidden. I'm guessing this is the boss mode. A little bit of a bummer that you need to like basically unlock it. But let's take a close look at this game.
Damn. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
But there was one thing wrong with playing this game. I noticed that the controls are like completely messed up. I don't know what's going on. So I was thinking, hey, you know what? Let's go to the calibration mode and let's see if we can like recalibrate everything. So I was just messing around with it and I would need to basically shoot at the crosshair. But the weird thing is like I couldn't get this to work somehow. Like everything is messed up. Even my controls are upside down. Man, I don't know what's going on with this game, but I couldn't get it to work. So when I'm moving it very slowly, you can see like I can basically navigate through the display itself. So I've been playing around with it for some time and I was getting the hang of it, but I didn't have like this real good experience with it simply because I don't have a shotgun gun and like the crosshair was like all places and it's keep reloading. It's like a freaking nightmare with this game. So after a couple of retamps of the calibration mode, I finally managed to get the hang of it. But this thing is super sensitive. I don't know what's going on. I've been messing around with the sense bar at different locations. Also try to adjust the sensitivity of the bar itself. But somehow I really love playing this game, but it doesn't give me like this real arcade experience. It feels me like I'm dragging an air mouse over the screen and just clicking at stuff.
We can't let everyone's death be in vain. Hurry.
I am a big fan of light gun games. I've played them so much in the arcade but also at home, Time Crisis and lately Virtual Cop. House of the Dead is a pretty damn awesome game, but I personally didn't have this arcade feeling on the Wii itself. Maybe it's the controller, maybe it's the way how you play it. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and it would be great to see you in the next video. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah!